Well, today we're in a county that's home to the oldest motorsport venue in the world. But where are we? And why is it here? Well, join me in just a few moments and I'll tell you. Well, today we're in Worcestershire, at Shelsley Walsh, a tongue twister of a place with a racetrack to match. Established back in 1905, it predates Le Mans and Monza, and is a lovely testament to the history of British motorsport. The Hillclimb here is thought to be one of the oldest motorsports events in the world. Some of the greats have raced here, including Stirling Moss back in 1947. Now, later on in the programme, I'll be back sampling the delights of this racetrack, but it's a lovely taster as to what the rest of Worcestershire has to offer. Worcestershire is a rural county featuring open countryside and extensive river and canal networks. Plenty of places to get away from it all for a bit of peace and quiet. Well, that is, unless you end up at Shelsley Walsh, the oldest operational racetrack in the world. This famous circuit is also home to one of the oldest motorsport events, the Speed Hillclimb, organised by the Midland Automobile Club. I've come to meet two racers, Toby Moody and Mike Cockayne, to find out more about its contribution to Worcestershire and Britain's sporting history, a story that continues to this day. Now, to anybody driving around this county, one thing it is not short of are hills. But why did this racetrack end up here?
The Midland Automobile Club used to have hill climbs on other hills in the Midlands, but they were really on public roads. In 1905, we came across this little track. It was covered in brambles and such like, and we made it a bit more of a racetrack. And on August the 12th that year, we had our first hill climb. The ghosts of motorsport are here ever since.
Amazing. You make it sound like you were there, Toby. You've aged very well.
Well, I cover up the grey hairs quite well, I rather fancy.
Now, what is it about a hill climb, as opposed to circuit racing, that really sets it apart? What's in it? Where's the bug?
You need to be 120% committed straight away.
It's the 100-metre sprint. It's the Usain Bolt of motorsport.
It is.
You have no second chance.
No.
Circuit racing, you have maybe a half-hour race. You have hundreds of corners. Here at Shelsley, here at hill climbing, it's a one-hit. You've got to get the start, the first, the second corner, perfect gear changes to the 100th of a second. And now it's gone from a record of some 70 seconds down to 22 and a half.
22 and a half seconds?
22 and a half
seconds. 147 miles an hour through the top gate, the finish.
Back in those early days of the 20th century, pioneers of motoring wanted to prove that their motorised horse carts could climb very steep hills. And this is very steep. The track climbs 100 metres at an average gradient of 11%, but at its steepest, it's as much as 16%. Now, I've got a chance to sample the delights of this track today. Who's going to be my driver?
Yes, well, I'll certainly offer you a ride in my Healy.
This is a beauty, Mike. I mean, when does that date from?
1962 the car was built, with about 200 brake horsepower at the wheels. It's a nice, quick car.
Gosh, it is very low, isn't it? Is that as wide as it gets?
Yes.
OK. Well, that feels...
Yes, secure.
Secure? OK, yep. So that's the tyres warm?
Yes.
OK. Right. Wow, that was a very memorable trip down motoring's memory lane. And to think, they've been doing this here since 1905. Mike, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Indeed,
Absolute
absolutely extraordinary. Have we got time for one more? Yes, one more. Right, we're off. See you later.